Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a balmy, yes, balmy, rainy, wonderful Monday in Northwest Oklahoma. I mean, how many times do we have a soft, clear, maybe clear is not the word I'm looking for here, but you know what I'm saying? Rain. Um, Cade Kennedy, our producer director, who is the interim sports information director at Northwestern Oklahoma State University this week until the other guy gets back. Pretty glamorous title, a ton of responsibility, I would imagine. And Kate has been checking with the Mesonet, directly to the Mesonet. So we've got Woodward leading, right, with 4 inches, a little more than 4 inches, and that's in this last go round, right? In the last 24 hours. We've got, we have Alvo with 1.1? 1.59. I missed that just a wee little bit. Oh, they updated. They threw us more, yeah, information because there's more rain. So, let's see, Freedom, 1 point. Freedom's 2.1. Woo, Freedom, 2.1 and still raining. Alva's still raining. Winoka's still raining with 1 point, about 1.5 in Winoka. We must have had a bit of a storm last night. Being a starting out as a farm kid, I tend to sleep really well when it's raining because you know you're not gonna work the next day. You know, so but I've got two trees in my yard with big limbs down. So we must have had a little bit of a go. And then I know we had some lightning and thunder because my dogs, when the storm was quite a ways away and the the thunder was just rumbling kind of in the background and the lightning would just light the sky. It didn't look like it was going to hurt you. My dogs were barking at it. They were wanting it to stay away. When it got over us, they they it was a different temperament. I mean, we had a lightning and thunderstorm that was, like right outside the door sounding. So the dogs gave up being tough and stuck around really, really close. So still raining, but we think the Mesnet has told you that the rain's going to move out. Producer director Cade Kennedy, is that correct?
It'll get out of here eventually.
Eventually, you're like every weatherman in the world. Yeah, eventually I'll be right.
I did want to do that.
Okay, you did want to be a weatherman?
When I was really young, yes.
You would have been. I, I, I can't. I can't picture it in there, man. I mean, I would have loved to have seen it and heard it and witnessed
I
it.
had a little weatherboard.
You had a little weatherboard, did you really?
Weatherboard,
He had a little. I've got to bring in a sensible individual here. Jody, you need to jump
Pop
in
in here,
This deal,
say something.
this deal has gotten so far away from chamber chats, which really never happens, right?
Right, never, never. You know what I was thinking though, as you were describing? I'm curious because you use this word sometimes. What is the definition of balmy?
Balmy,
Yeah.
Balmy.
Yeah, I can see it spelled in my head, but like what's that definition?
When
How would
I-
you describe balmy when
Okay.
you discuss weather?
Okay, when I'm visual, right? So I see things rather than um, having any other type of cognitive interaction with. I see them. So when I hear balmy, I think of that beach that I used to go to, haven't been to in years. We now, when we go diving, usually do Cozumel, but we used to do Cancun. So I picture Cancun Beach, not in the sunshine, in a soft, almost misty rain.
Okay.
It's a warm, nice, moist, beautiful feeling. That's balmy to me.
That's balmy to you.
Definition of balmy is pleasantly warm. So you hit it right.
So Kate says the real definition is pleasantly warm. I really like mine a little better.
Well, yours was more descriptive.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, Chamber Lady, Jody, by the way, does Chamber Chats on Monday, which for the Alva Chamber of Commerce, but we do occasionally talk about other things. So we've got a Goofy Monday coming up.
Yeah.
So we will or will not. We don't know. We might be back next week. We just don't know.
We don't know what's going to happen next week.
Okay.
Ben, sometimes we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We can make our plans, but
Oh, yeah.
we don't always know what's going to happen. But we do our best to go ahead and plan ahead.
How does that go?
Yeah.
Life is what happens. How does that go? I'll think about it a minute. I'm still on balmy.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So the Alva Chamber of Commerce, which has been incredibly busy, I got an email from just a couple of days ago telling me that it's time to plan Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
You did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Megan and I we're getting ready to go.
Christmas in 2 weeks, right?
It's going to feel that way. Yeah. And we've actually got a very exciting announcement this afternoon. So everybody needs to make sure to tune into our Alva Chamber Facebook page because we'll be going live this afternoon, probably about 5 or so after Megan gets off of her regular job, because she works a full-time job in addition to the chamber. And I have multiple jobs in addition to the chamber. We're just running all over the place. And doing things. But this afternoon, we're going to have a live and make an announcement that's going to be exciting that has to do with Christmas.
So I'll give you my opinion, listeners, of what Jody's talking about or why she's talking about it. These two girls, Megan and Jody, were tapped on the shoulder with the magic sword last year to be co-directors?
Mm-hmm.
And their first kind of, I would say, big promotion was Christmas. And they were, though they didn't admit it and still haven't, they were somewhat uptight about the thing because there were a jillion things that they planned to go on, and they then wanted them to go on. But they weren't sure that they all would. You know how that always is. But they did. All of them went on. All of them were phenomenal. And so everybody in the world that's connected with the Alva Chamber said, this was incredible. You girls did an incredible job. And that begat this, I believe. I mean...
Well, it was a great event last year. And
yes.
So if we had a great event, and the whole thing was, in years prior, we really didn't have a whole lot of Christmas going on.
Right.
And so we wanted to bring Christmas back home, bring Christmas home for the holidays. And so in that, we worked a whole lot to get it going on. And it happened, and it was a great event. I actually was just talking to my son about that this morning. He said, oh, man, Chris... Because honestly, what I had pulled out a couple of Christmas things, and he asked me, why do you have your Christmas things out? Like it was a couple of things for a Christmas outfit. And I said, well, we're going to be talking about Christmas. And he's like, oh, are you guys getting ready for Christmas? He's like, that was so much fun last year. See, and this is from my 22-year-old that he was saying how much fun it was last year. So
he's not one that just throws around compliments.
If he's like, I mean, he's a kid that likes to have fun. And so if he thought it was fun, it was fun. So
and it was fun.
It was fun. We had a great time, and we want to keep that going. We want to continue to build the momentum. We want to keep on going with that. You called us a little bit, you said uptight. That doesn't have a positive connotation, Ben.
Okay.
I'm on you on the definitions today.
Okay. Let me rethink that.
I need you to find a different definition to describe us.
Okay.
I don't know what the right one is, but
You were a little you were a little tense. It appeared to me, but neither one of you would admit that you were a little
well,
tense.
we were, I guess, nervous.
There you what? Okay, okay. You,
You
win.
know?
Nervous.
Nervous because we had no idea.
Yes.
It was.
Isn't that what
just-
I said? Producer
I
director
don't
Cade
know.
Kennedy.
I feel like I'm saying it a little bit softer
Oh, you
than
are?
you.
Okay, my
Yes.
fault.
I'm just being. I'm describing us as a softer version of than
yeah,
what you
okay.
are.
Yeah, all right. Okay. You-
Although I don't know. I mean, both of us tend to be pretty bold, so
and somewhat theatric.
sometimes. So tune in today, though. Tune in today to our Facebook Live where we will have an announcement about something that is going to be going on this year at Christmas. And we are, in fact, gearing up for it right now. So we're looking for sponsorships. We're looking for ideas. If people have ideas of things that they want to bring that weekend, it's going to be December 4th through 7th. So kicking it off that Thursday night with some university things, with stuff that they've got going on with their Christmas gala. That's their band and their choir concert that they always do at the holiday season. And so that will happen that Thursday. And then we'll move into Friday with lots of stuff going on. We'll do the tree lighting that night. And then Saturday, all of the events, the bed races, which I know are your favorite, the
are.
parade, like
Christmas light parade.
entertainment. Yeah, the Christmas light parade.
That's also one of my favorites.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
that.
we've got, and then, we'll have such a busy time those few days, and then just kind of easing into Sunday. We've got some potential events that are going to be happening that day. We've just got to solidify some things. So if there's something that the listeners want to see, let us know so that we can incorporate that into that weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will. It will. And okay, referencing back the Christmas light parade.
Mhm.
It's not as difficult to do lights in December as it is to do fireworks in July because it gets dark at noon in
Right.
December.
Right. We have those few hours of daylight in
Yeah.
the wintertime.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
So, okay. So if they want to give you ideas, like when I ask for ideas on Rose and Ben, I usually just give this spawn of Satan, this cell phone I have with me all the time, my text, or have it text to me. How do you want to receive that information?
Email us at director@alvaok.net or communications@alvaok.net.
I didn't know that.
You can get Megan or myself via email, and we can follow up with you from there. So, that's a great way to get a hold of us.
I did not know. Communications, that's plural.
Communications@alvaok.net. That's Megan's email, and director@alvaok.net is my email. These were two emails that existed prior to us, and so we just each ended up with an email, and that's what we have now.
Got it. Got it.
So, but it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be a fun time. We've got lots of stuff going on before then. We are, well, as you know, this weekend, I think, well, I guess let me go back to last week. It was Howdy Week at Northwestern. So kids are all back in classes. The Boulevard is booming. Lots of stuff going on in town on the campus. Before too long, we're going to end up with football games coming up. I think that the first football game is actually next Thursday. Not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday.
Is that right? SID?
Yeah. It's going to be a home game.
The 4th? September 4th.
And that's also the night of the county fair that starts, that 4th, 5th, and 6th. That Alva High School also has a football game that Friday night, a home football game. So lots going on there.
A Northwestern soccer game that is Tuesday?
on Thursday.
Two
On
on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. So lots going on. Next week, of course, we talked about it being Labor Day, I think, on Monday. And I think we said that. Anyway,
We
Labor
did.
Day on Monday, and then all of that going on next week. This weekend, you and I are going to be busy down in Winoka.
We are. I had this thought. When when you guys up here did your all school alumni, which was what, two weekends ago?
Oh, it's been a month ago now.
It has?
Yeah.
Time, and
Yeah.
there we go.
Mid July.
Mm-hmm. The few days before that event, I mean, I'm in Alva almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
The days before that event, every blade of grass in Alva got mowed or mown, whichever one is proper there.
Mm-hmm.
There was not an unmowed area in Alva.
Mm-hmm.
Now Winoka has their all school alum reunion, which they didn't. We have one every 5 years, but we didn't have one 5 years ago because we were all locked up in our houses trying on our masks.
Right.
So it's a big deal down there.
Mhm.
So everybody would be mowing, including me, this week, except it rained every day.
Right.
We're going to be looking pretty shaggy when the out of towners pull into town.
You know, it is what it is. You got to offer some grace, right?
Pretty shaggy.
And you know what, Ben, I will say, talking about the rain, we were talking yesterday. The committee got together yesterday, and thanks to the football team also at Winoka, we started setting up tables in the multipurpose room for the banquet and getting that stuff ready, starting, tablecloths on, decor, and all of that, just getting ready for that. And so within that time, we also talked about, okay, what are we going to do if it rains? What are we going to do if it rains? We've got a plan. So
What's your plan?
We've got a plan. We actually, out at America's Oasis,
Oh, good.
there is a spot like for the street dance that's happening on Friday night, if it ends up raining, we're going out to America's Oasis.
So Anna Maria and Ben have that. I mean, American Oasis have that huge building that can be divided up, but you won't divide it up. You'll have one big building, and it's perfect to put a whole bunch of people in.
Yeah, and honestly, Ben, I've never been out there, so I don't even know what it's like. But I know that Ben gave Anna the go ahead and said, set up the stage. Have it ready just in case. So that is the alternative to if it rains. So people can still come on down, up wherever you're coming from.
And see,
Over?
America's Oasis is on the extension of the sand dunes. So you're not going to get stuck.
Right.
You're good. It can
Yeah.
rain and rain, and
Yeah,
you're still good. In
it's
fact, the
good.
more it rains, the faster the sand gets.
There you go. Well, and they've got, I think it's graveled in there. And so,
In
yeah.
In the parking area,
Yeah.
they sure do.
So there is that in case of rain on Friday nights and Saturday nights. So after the banquet on Saturday night, of course, there's going to be stuff happening all day on Saturday as well. There will be the breakfast. There will be just lots of different things at the school. There will be school tours. Just so much going on. And then time for classes to get together. If you want to meet up with your classes, you can do that. But then the banquet is on Saturday night. And then after the banquet, if it's raining, there is an alternative location.
What time's the banquet, did you say?
Oh, Ben, you'd have to ask me something specific that I wouldn't know.
Well, but I mean,
We should know this, and I don't. Check the Facebook page.
Okay,
Courtney has been doing an amazing job keeping the Facebook page up to date, amazing graphics, doing lots of stuff. So hold on just a second. Let me check this out.
okay, let me see if I can beat you. Somebody text me on the committee with what the times of the banquet are. Okay, I've got a contribution here. It's not anybody on the committee, but we think it's We think it's 7 to 9, but we don't know.
I see. So I just saw 6:30 is what I'm seeing.
6:30?
6:30 is what I found. And this is because I have a classmate that has like been a rock star in gathering our class and to get everybody back to town.
What's your
And so
class?
My class is a class of 1996.
96?
Yep. So, but Gabe has been awesome about gathering the troops, and he started a Facebook Messenger page, and he actually posted all of the whole weekend agenda in that group. So I was able to go to that and see. So we've got registration starting at 4:30 on Friday. There is a home softball game also at 4:30. So if you decide that you want to go watch the softball team, the Lady Rails, play, you can go do that at 4:30. Trivia night is happening at the Winoka School cafeteria from 8 to 9.
Wait a minute.
Or from 7 to 8.
What did you say?
About trivia night?
No, you said something is happening at something.
Something's happening at something. That's correct.
The last thing you said something's happening at something. I didn't catch it.
Okay, so there's the home softball game at 4:30, and then there's trivia night at the Winoka School cafeteria, and it says get ready to test your knowledge and have a blast at our fun-filled trivia night. That's from 7 to 8. From 8 to 9 is the cruise on Main Street. Go drag Maine. Bring back some memories. And then at 9 is the mixer downtown Winoka, and that again is if it does rain, there is an alternative location out at America's Oasis. So, yep, we do have that going on. Dinner's on your own, so go around and see what's open in Winoka. I believe that there might be a few food trucks in town as well, to have that opportunity to do that.
A couple being a figure of speech, there's actually more than a couple, but great restaurants in town. You know, Bonhoff, which is in its 25th year this year, and the new one is the Station, which is opened in the Harvey House at the depot, and Rachel's, which is right downtown.
You just got my taster set for a Rom Schnitzel. It's been a long time since I've had one.
Well, I can get you. I know a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just, you said that, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be in Bonhoff, and I can make a reservation to get a Rom Schnitzel.
You can.
That just hit me.
You can. Yes. You can do that.
Yeah. So just also random, if people want to swim, the Aquatic Center is going to be open throughout the weekend, as long as it's not raining.
Right. Or lightning.
Yes.
You don't want to be, never mind.
Yeah. And then next day on Saturday, breakfast is going to be from 8 to 10 at the Winoka School cafeteria. So you can also complete a Train-O card, and that's just a little kind of like a scavenger hunt sort of thing. That's going to be a game that will be played throughout the day, and you can turn in your Train-O card by the banquet that night and have the opportunity to win a gift basket. There's going to be basketball, and so you can go check out the gym and go play some basketball, play bingo.
You can play basketball?
That's what it says, that at 10 a.m. I think the gym's going to be open, maybe.
That's probably right. And you
Do
know,
a little pickup game.
that, I mean, there's going to be some real shocks here, you know, because a lot of these people have not been back to Winoka for some time. So when they see Anna Maria's and Ben's America's Oasis, they're going to be blown away.
Ben,
When they
I live 30 minutes away, and I don't even know.
you don't, you're going to be blown away.
I'm going to be blown
when
away.
they see Winoka schools, they are going to be blown away. We will give tours on Friday, and you can see the Winoka school facilities are. Well, let me just think about it this way. Maybe speaking of visual, if you graduated from Winoka 10 years ago then all of the buildings of Winoka School will be new to you. All of the facilities,
Yeah.
the track, the all-purpose building, it's they're going to be blown away. Now, there's another kind of blown away. I think I told you one of my mates who she lives in one of the Carolinas now, coming back, hasn't been back for a long time, and her house was up by the school, and her mother, when the weather was nice, would sit on the porch, and it just kind of gathered people, so you'd stop and chat and so on. And so she called me about something, and we were talking about, she said, I can't wait to see the house that I grew up in. And I said, well, let me send you a picture. And I sent her a picture of the empty lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that have changed.
There's so much that has changed.
Somebody told me, and it might be like a couple of these people that text me, the intentions are good, but the numbers might be a little off, so this might not be totally accurate. But I was told by a guy that does a lot of building in the Winoka area that in the last few years, 160 houses in Winoka have either been razzed or redone.
Mm-hmm.
There's not. And 160 is a pretty good size figure when you're talking about a town that has a population of 700.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be some shocked people.
Winoka has changed. We have changed, right? Haven't we changed a bit since we graduated high school?
Oh my Lord!
Shouldn't we expect change? I think we should. And the stuff at, the school just looks amazing from the outside.
Amazing.
All
and
of
the
upgrades.
inside.
And I haven't been on the inside
Oh,
yet.
it's
So
incredible.
I get to take one of those school tours to see what it's like. So I'm excited for that. And then I know that they've rebuilt stuff at the football field and
got a regulation, whatever regulation is, track now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So there's just so much there. So come and check that out if you are coming to town. Even if, like, a lot of people didn't register for the banquet, but there's so much that's going on outside of the banquet as well. You do have to have a ticket for the banquet. But go ahead and go into the chamber and chamber building there at Winoka. That will be where registration is on Friday. So that will be happening on Friday evening.
That's right downtown.
Mm-hmm. So right there by the gazebo, and you can, I guess, come in and register. Let us know, even if you didn't register, let us know that you were here, that you came to town. We also, there will be it's called Photo Circle. There will be QR codes around town because you know what, Ben, we have a camera in our hands at all times now with our smartphones.
Yep. We
want you to take lots of pictures throughout the weekend and share those with us through Photo Circle. And we've created a Photo Circle event through that app. And it's where you can just upload your photos to that. And you know what? If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you how. You're like, what?
You're
I
looking
know.
right,
I know.
right at me.
I saw the look on your face is what happened. You're like, wait a second. You just talked above me.
You just
I did
went
not.
by me.
No, it's okay. It's okay because there are people all around you who can help you with these things.
That is true. And some of the photography that, occasionally people will send me pictures. I think some of my favorite pictures Melissa has sent me. I think that's my absolute favorite. People that are seeing sunsets at the dunes occasionally send me pictures. One of them was so good we put it on a billboard that says "Visit Winoka." Yes, everybody's got a camera in their hand.
Yeah. So take lots of pictures, send them in so we can see those, see the kind of fun that you had over the weekend in Winoka. So that is the Winoka Alumni Reunion, all that's going on with that this coming weekend, which is Labor Day weekend. But yeah, we're excited for that. And we'll be working to get everything ready for that this week. Lots of hands coming together to get it done. can I just, I know that you're
Please
thinking,
do.
I'm just going to say real quick and shout out to the committee members.
Yes, that's where I was going.
There we go. Shout out to all the committee members who have just worked hard to get that together. Sherry Childers has been a rock star at all of the organization and putting so many things together. Lisa George, who works at Core Bank there in Winoka, she has been a rock star. I mean, everyone has been a rock star.
You,
Anna Ramirez,
Anna Marie.
she has been a rock star. Bonnie Smith, rock star. I mean, it's been a great committee to
it's
work with.
work.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. And we just have all worked very cohesively, and it's been really great. So, yeah.
Okay, go again. I've about finished this thought, but
You
I
still
need
thinking?
okay. Oh, I know what I was going to say
Okay.
now. I'm ready. Thursday on Rose and Ben, 11 a.m. We will have guests on of the Winoka reunion with the final. Okay, it starts tomorrow. We've got new, and so we'll go over it again. So join us then, and thank you for that wonderful bunch of information. Now all you have to do is pull it off.
Yeah, we just pull it off. And then we move into next week. We just keep on rolling. We'll be rolling into fall after that, right? We get this accomplished, and then we roll into next week, and we've got the fair. And then we roll into the next week. And then we roll into the week after that, and that's the car show. And then we just keep on rolling.
You just keep on rolling. This week, let's see. I would do a ball game today, but they're not going to play. It's fast pitch softball. We'll be in Winoka Friday to do that game. So while you're signing people up for the alumni reunion, I'll be a couple of doors down at the girls softball field.
Yeah.
I'll wave at you as you come by.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, and again, our chamber newsletter will be coming out this afternoon. Typically comes out about 4:00. And it will give the whole rundown of events that are coming up. Tomorrow is Beer with the Biologist.
Not a title you hear a lot.
Nope. But that's happening at Alva Beer Co. on Tuesday. So make sure that you go down to Alva Beer Co. and check that out. You can just hear from Melissa Robel from the Salt Plains Wildlife Refuge. And every attendee gets a free selenite crystal. You don't even have to go dig it yourself. You can just get one from her. And then, and I guess in saying that, the digging area is still open until October 15th. So if you haven't had a chance to do that this season, you can absolutely go out to the Salt Plains and go dig up some crystals. There's going to be some, I have on our calendar, Canva Basics, Designs Made Simple workshops happening at the Northwest Technology Center with JC Heaton of H6 Digital Branding. And so if you've wondered how some of the awesome graphics come about, you can go take that course out at the Tech Center. So that's where we do our graphics, is through Canva. So check that out. Pre-entries are going to be due for the county fair this Friday for Poultry, Rabbits, and Horse Show. So if you're into that, make sure that you get those pre-entries into the Woods County OSU Extension office. And then Friday also, what is happening is another event at ABC. Emily Hollingshed and her band will be at ABC Alva Beer Co. And there are tickets available online for that. And if you weren't around last week, I didn't actually go, but my husband did. There's some major things happening in the music scene here in Alva. We've been getting some pretty awesome live music going on. So
did he go out and watch?
He was helping. He ran sound for Chrysalin Arthurs. My husband did, and Boss Music, and then helped to load in and load out the Eli Young band, and just kind of assisted in that. And so they were out there. They had over 900 out at the Nightlight on Thursday night last week, and then going in, and it just continued to roll through the weekend. Lots of stuff happening out there. So Anyway, music scene is alive and well. And hey, the Northwest Oklahoma Concert Series, they've got a good lineup coming up as well. We've got that information in our newsletter. So if you want to get tickets to the Northwest Oklahoma Concert Series, which is at Northwestern in the Fellers Family Auditorium there in Harrod Hall,
Right.
those tickets are available online, and we do have the link for that in our newsletter. So much.
It's moving,
So much. We're just rolling,
Yep.
trucking,
Yep.
going.
going, rolling. Thank you, Jody. It's gonna be an event-filled week. Most of the stuff that the real work actually happens this week. The real, let's get the tables, let's get the chairs, let's get this place looking, all of that stuff that people just kind of take for granted when they walk in the door, that it's going to look absolutely beautiful. That's because somebody is making it look that way, and you are one of those somebodies, right?
Yep.
I also get to be somewhat a somebody, which is pretty good for me. I don't want to be a full somebody, but somewhat.
Just half of somebody.
Yeah, part of a somebody. Yeah. And then Cade has got it nailed down at Northwestern. He is the interim SID, Sports Information Director. That's big. That's big. Remember, Rose and Ben, 11 o'clock on Thursday. That is the most mature and latest morning show in the free world that we're aware of. The crack of 11. See you then. That got it for you, Jody?
I think it's good.
Jody Brott signing off along with Benny on the radio. We will see you the next time, and thank you for joining us. Have a good day.